Hey guys, it's Darius. We're going to give you the state of the CR500R 2001 tonight. You just don't see enough 2001 or CR500 content every day, so I'm going to give you the rundown of what I've been doing. Let's go take a look at the bike. So a couple updates here that we've been working on. We managed to get the tank drilled out. This is the VMX tank, and you do have to drill these, at least the way mine came. And once you drill them, you can install the petcock and the seal. I did rebuild the petcock. So this is a rebuilt petcock with the kit because we had a leak. And all I have to do is get the fuel line on there. The reason I haven't done that yet is I'm actually going to be taking this tank and I'm going to do some light sanding on it, and then I'm gonna take it to the polishing wheel. And the reason I'm gonna do that is you can't really see, but there's some little imperfections. I mean, it's a great tank. There's a little rough spots, basically, almost like, you know, little bitty bumps, and we're gonna get those out. We're gonna make it look incredible. The other thing I did, I'd mentioned this, was I got some clear protected tape. This is a little bit of a kind of a rough surface adhesive, and it's got like a texture. So basically this is the kind of stuff you put on, you know, stairs when you're walking. You don't want to fall, etc., right? You don't want people to slip. So I put this piece going here, 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 and to here, basically to protect the subframe from the seat and the wear. Got a brand new air filter on there. I also had mentioned in the video that I was not liking the way that these were getting scuffed up, so I cut some in kind of a half triangle, and I put those right here to protect where that seat bracket hits. And the other thing that I did, let me get some light on here. All right, the other thing I did was change the rear brake pads. So we had a brand new rear brake disc, and I noticed that with the old pads, I was already getting some kind of uneven wear, and I didn't even ride the bike. I just, you know, hit it a few times, you know, the pedal, and just rolled it around. But I noticed that, so I went ahead and I changed out the brake pads. So we've got some nice new even pads. I also polished the brake pin. I lubricated it with some grease so that it would be easier to take out, and everything else is pretty good. These are real easy to change, but they were a little tight, and even though I took all the fluid out of the brake system and pulled everything out, I couldn't get the piston in anymore. So that told me that maybe the spec on these aftermarket pads wasn't perfect. So I just took them to my grinding wheel, and I found the, you know, the flat side of the wheel, and I just pushed them flat up against that grinding wheel and just took off, you know, maybe 1/4 of a mil on each one of them, and they fit just fine. So we got that going good. We got brakes. Everything is bled. So she's coming together. Also had another issue that seems to be something I've noticed on a few CR500 videos. You guys are going to have to let me know, but I looked particularly at the 2001, and in the videos that I looked at, nobody seemed to have, at least from my understanding of what I was seeing, nobody seemed to have this rubber flange in the right place. It was always either a little bit farther this way or all the way over this way. And I had a really hard time getting it on, and the reason was that the subframe basically was hitting that flange, not the subframe, but the airbox was hitting that flange, particularly where that lip is. There's a big point that juts out, and you don't really have the clearance. So what I had to do was get the heat gun and do a little bit of refitting of this, a little bit of space making here, and now you can see it fits perfectly, but you can see it's tight. You know, without that space that I made, it would not fit, but it's tight now. It's right in the perfect spot, and it's sealing that juncture really well. So y'all let me know if you've seen that with CR500s at all, or if it's just the 2001s, man. I really don't know, but like I said, I've seen that a few times, and it's kind of weird. So that's really about it. We've got a new air filter on the bike. We've got the brakes bled. We've got new brake disc pads. We've got the pipe sealed up. And the next thing we're going to be doing is we are going to polish that tank up a little bit. It'll also make it a little more durable, less likely to get dirty. And we got the rebuilt petcock, and we got the carb back on there. cleaned the carb, got everything together. Again, this is not done yet. I'm just laying that there so no dirt gets in there. And we are moving along, guys. So let me know what you think. And she's definitely moving along. She's definitely a beauty. These are some really, really cool bikes. So, oh, I get some orbs. Yeah, whatever it is out there, they like it too. So anyway, yeah, really excited, really happy, and everything's been coming out really good. So just can't complain. Bars look really good. Nice clear coat on there. And a few people were asking me about, let me do this real quick. A few people were asking me about the stuff that I use that is the clear coat with hardener. So let me show you this toilet paper. I'm not sure I can find the bottle, but it was the 2K Clear by Spray Max. And if you guys find that stuff, it's really good. That's the original 2-part with hardener. But I want to show y'all something here. I was trying to find the bottle. That would have touched it off perfectly, but it's a little bit unplanned. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this stuff, right? Spray Max Clear Glamour is what they call it. This one is like a double clear or a 2K clear. And basically, you've got a little red plug here that you pull off. Actually, the plug's on the top, on the cap, and then you press the plug into here, and it releases a little capsule with hardener on it. Now, this stuff will only be good for about 24 hours. You want to shake it 2 minutes before you break the capsule, and then 2 minutes after. But I want to show y'all something, because we had a few questions from some folks on the forums about, that stuff, and, why did you use, automotive paint to paint the clutch cover and everything else. So I used basically this for the clutch cover. And this is your Duplicolor. This is your, for people wondering, this was the clutch cover paint. And if you can see that, I did another video on this. I also used a darker color for the handlebars. But I want to show you something. I ended up, before I started spraying, I was playing around just trying to see if I could get a nice even coat. And I sprayed the old Honda fender. So you can see here, we've got this. It's not even. It would have to be sanded down. It doesn't come on like this. This was just the first coat. But I've got some carbon choke cleaner here that is obviously very much a type of substance that will take off cheap paint in a second. So I've rubbed this all over the 2K with clear hardener. And as you can see, that imperfection is the actual 2K with clear. So that's the spray. And you can see it is not coming off. I'm just spraying it down, and I can try to scrape this off. It is not coming off. So will it stand up? It's not even getting, it's not even changing its shine at all. So it is durable for obviously gas, because carb cleaner is way stronger than gas in terms of paint breakdown. So it's durable stuff. Yeah, it's not coming off. It's not scraping off. Let's see if I can scrape it off with this thing. Let's see here. Look at this stuff. Very strong. You can dig into the plastic a little, just like you could scratch paint off your wife's car if you wanted to, but this is pretty good. And if you ever did scratch it, which here I'm able to scratch it with this a little, you would just basically buff it out with a buffer and some polish, and it'd be good. So does it stand up to solvents? Yes, it does. So that's what we used, and it's pretty good. That stuff's about $25 a bottle, a can, and it's pretty good stuff. So yeah, if you guys want to, make your bike look really good without taking the whole frame down, or like I said, you have, insignia. I know you can get these, but you can't get this and stay original. You can't get the Honda Tac, and you don't have anything that's too bad, in terms of what you want to do. Well, think about that Spray Max 2K Clear with a little bit of prep time, a little bit of patience. You can do a great job, and you will be very happy with the results. So, all right, guys, taking enough of your time. I appreciate y'all. If y'all got any questions, let me know. We'll see you on the next update. We're moving along. Thanks a lot. If you like this video or content like this, hit like and subscribe.